South Africa is grappling with a serious food safety crisis that has claimed lives and shaken communities. Over 400 cases of food poisoning have been reported in Gauteng, resulting in at least 23 deaths, most of them young children. These tragedies have highlighted vulnerabilities in the country's food system. A significant portion of the blame has been directed at spaza shops, particularly those owned by foreign nationals. However, investigations reveal a different story.
The food sector is very broad. So narrowing it down to talk of foreigners who are often at the end of the supply chain, I think it's a bit misguided.
Despite their importance, spaza shops often operate without the infrastructure or oversight that formal retailers enjoy, leaving them vulnerable to issues like contamination and poor safety standards, such as food fraud.
Yeah, food fraud, according to the definition of the food fraud from the WHO, it's an intentional act. Basically, what's happening is that people they are trying to make products that look legitimate using cheaper materials in order to make returns. Also, from the legislation background, our laws were not structured to deal with what we are experiencing now. So for example, you look at the Food Staff and the Disinfectant Act, which is the main legislation to deal with food stuff in the country. It was enacted in 1972, which I would like to believe that in 1972, things were not the same.
The sale of expired, tampered, and adulterated food has been a recurring issue. These practices often target vulnerable consumers who prioritize affordability over quality.
It's just unfortunate that the recent cases are associated with the spaza industry. It didn't start at the foreign spazas. If we are to deal with the problem, we should start at the manufacturers.
Please visit africasaCountry.com for more coverage on this issue.